Welcome to another special episode of the MC Knitting Adventures podcast. My name's Colleen.
And my name is May. Welcome to returning viewers, and for those of you watching us for the first time, we're so glad you could join us. On today's podcast, our trip and our adventure takes us on a day trip to the Pinecroft restaurant and also to the Little Red Mitten on our way by in St. Thomas. But before we talk about our adventure, Colleen will talk about her car knitting.
So it was just a wee adventure, so I only took one project. If you take a look at our previous episode about car knitting, you'll have seen this before, but I have to admit I took this today and it was perfect for in the car. So it is the Easy Goes It, and that's by Finicky Creations, and it says the designer's Michelle Higgins.
Is this a free pattern?
It is a free pattern. That's a nice reason for taking it. And I'm using one skein of Malabrigo sock.
I love this color.
Now, the nice thing is, I'm just going to let you hold that, is I was here when we started, and now I'm here. And the nice thing is I was on a garter section, and so that is fantastic, and it was easy to do. Now, the only thing that was a dilemma in my life, and it's not a big dilemma, is that I have 2 or 3 little books that I take with me to mark down how many rows I've done. And I couldn't find the book that I had put this in. So my suggestion is you only have one book. Don't have more than one book. Put all your projects in the same book, and it's the one that comes with you all the time.
Oh, that's a good tip.
So I might start a brand new book, and then that's what I will do. So that's what I did in car knitting. It was great, and it was easy to do, and we had to go on a detour today. So
it was a lovely drive.
It was a lovely drive.
It was a great drive. And also, if you watch that video on your car tips, a lot of people have been commenting saying that there were some great tips in there for us. So make sure you watch that video. So it was great. Now, our adventure, Colleen, was Aylmer, and it's called a place called the Pinecroft, and we thought we'd kind of feature this because it's kind of a unique little place where you can go have your lunch. It's out there, it's through farmers' fields. It's really not around anything.
It's a pretty drive, yes.
It is a really pretty drive, but it is out there in the fields, and it's really kind of in a forest.
Yes.
And the address is 8122 Rogers Road, Aylmer, Ontario, and the email address, or not the email address, the website is Pinecroft, PINECROFT.ca. So if you want to get on their website, check out their menu. They don't have a lavish menu, but a good whatever they have. Yeah. And I'm such a visual person, I thought it would be really cool to actually show you what the experience is out there.
That sounds great.
I'll just put that video on now. that gave you a little idea or an inspiration if you're in the Ontario area, or you know, if you're in St. Thomas, Port Stanley, London area. It's not a far drive from there for any of those places. And it's really unique, as you could see from the video. And that green frog thing's cool. Sometimes people call it the green frog. Because I said to my mom that we were going to the Pinecroft for lunch, and she says, "Oh, the green frog." So they do call it that sometimes. What else was unique about that? That little store, as you can see from the video, it was a small little store. But can you see what all they had? They have clothing, pottery. Well, the pottery's all done right there, right in the property.
Oh, that's fantastic.
Yeah, it's a family-owned property, and but it packed, like you saw, the jewelry, and it had little unique things to buy.
Yeah,
to
and there were neat, like one-size nightgowns with all kinds of funny sayings and pictures on it. We were having a good time watching those.
We were laughing about that. So that was great. So I hope that inspired you. And then on our way home from that Pinecroft lovely trip, but before we move on to going to St. Thomas, we should tell you what we had to eat.
Oh, yes.
It was a very balanced diet.
Okay.
We had Caesar salad and French fries.
It was.
We like that combination for some reason.
It was great. It was a small French fry, an appetizer size Caesar salad.
I think we should maybe do a podcast on how to find the best French fry in Ontario, because you would be the best at that.
I would be very roly-poly when we were done that, but yes, I do enjoy a French fry, that's for sure.
But we only eat really good French fries, because if you're going to go off your well-balanced diet, you should have something that's good.
Yeah, and so you and I, if we've ordered French fries somewhere, we'll look at each other and go, is this worth it? And sometimes the answer is no.
But we never really put them aside.
That's also true.
We usually eat them and then say that.
Yeah, that's for sure.
But it was really nice what we had, but they have some other great things on the menu that we'll try out when we're more adventurous.
Exactly.
On that end of it.
And we chose French fries over dessert, but the desserts looked great. There has a bumbleberry pie and cheesecake, and there's
apple
a carrot
crisp,
cake.
ice cream.
Oh.
Yeah, we didn't go there. But
we wanted to, but we didn't.
Yes, and the waitresses are always friendly and nice there.
It's a great place to go.
So that was why we wanted to really feature that. But also on the way home, we stopped into St. Thomas, which is, St. Thomas is about 45 minutes from our house, I guess.
Right, yeah.
And the Little Red Mitten's there. We have featured the Little Red Mitten yarn store on other podcasts, and we will do it again in the future.
Exactly.
But Colleen had to pick up something that you had ordered, so maybe you can talk a little bit about that.
So what's really nice about the Little Red Mitten is that it's not too far from us, and you can just order something online and then pick it up. So you don't have to pay for delivery. You just have to be the delivery person. And what had happened was I was doing some research, because I always do research about knitting and see what's new. And Chowgu has made these new cords. They're called Swiv 360. And so they are swivelable things. So they it says swivel action allows tips to rotate freely from cable, lifeline holes, coated for easy use. And I haven't tried them yet, but I'm going to try them before we do our next podcast, and then I'll be able to tell you a little bit about them.
A review on them.
Exactly.
And before you go out and spend your money, let Colleen spend her money.
And they were sweet. They always include a nice little card. I said to May, I'd love to have that as a poster. That would be a great poster. The other thing I picked up was some needle tips. As we said, May was shocked that I didn't have these, so this is another one. It's a very common size when you're working with fingering weight yarn, so I needed to pick that up as well.
There you go. Well, anyway, it was a nice little featured special that we thought we'd put on there for you, and that's basically our little day trip, and we fit a lot in, and it was a great day.
So thanks to the Pinecroft, thanks to Little Red Mitten for taking care of me, as they always do. If you like what you're seeing, give us a thumbs up, comment down below. Let us know if there's any day trips that you've done and that you think would be a great thing for us to do.
And also subscribe, because that would help us out, and it helps you out, because then you get notifications, I think, if
there's a bell you're supposed to
click on that bell too, and a thumbs up. Yeah, we're all good.
Thanks again for watching, and until next time,
you take care.